but certainly not least, we have running back Jahiem White. Questions for Jahiem? Great.
Jahiem, did anything you do last year surprise you? I mean, I know you have a lot of confidence in your ability, but will you ever say, oh, I'm doing this quicker in my career than I thought?
I'm definitely moving a little faster than, high school. So just me coming in and playing how I played last year, it wasn't really a surprisement. It was just a matter of time. When I get on the field, I just show my talent.
Second half of the year, you really hit your stride. What was the difference first half to second half?
There wasn't really no difference. It's just I didn't really get the chance to get on the field first half of the season because of little injuries that I had. But, once I got on the field, second half of the season, I just took off.
What's it like hanging out with Traylon Ray and Rodney Gallagher? You guys like the three amigos?
Yeah, we the trio, yeah.
Talk about that a little bit. We heard Traylon talk about that. You guys going to live together next year, is that right?
Yeah. We plan on living together. Once we all three of us came in together and we, kicked it off the field for a little bit, it was just like an automatic click, like we the trio. So, yeah.
Who's better? I don't know. What do you play? Xbox? What do you guys play? Who's the dominant on that?
Nah, they play Xbox. I play P5. I don't get it to the Xbox. Yeah, nah.
Headsets and do the virtual stuff.
Yeah, nah. I don't play the Xbox.
Play the games. You don't play that.
Nah. I got my PlayStation 5 though, but they got the Xbox. So
you guys don't cross paths there.
Nah.
I know you don't want to give too many tricks away here, but are you conscious to the fact that, especially for the running back position, there's been a lot of backs, all different levels, that can hit a stride, can have a great several games, and once teams start getting film on them, the next year is kind of maybe the hardest to keep that going and not hit a wall and not peak. Are you aware of that, and what are you maybe doing to avoid that, or is it just more playing time?
Yeah, I'm aware of it, and it's just more playing time and getting more comfortable, learning more, like more of the little things that Coach Scott teaches us and what we know and what we see on the defense.
What do you concentrate on this spring?
Getting in the end zone more. Yeah, that's really it.
I have to ask you this. Of all the things that you do, one of the things that's amazed me the most is your ability to catch the football. Where did that come from? Where did you learn to catch? How did that become a part of your game?
I'm not gonna lie. I think it was just really in me for real. When I first started, little league, I'll get little swing routes or little slants, and it was just automatically glued to my hand for real.
I mean, people think that's easy to do, but it's not sometimes, particularly when you got somebody running at you full speed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's kind of separates people, doesn't it? Being able to catch and.
Yeah, catching in traffic is one of the big things. The whole offense will go through. Coach Scott, he always say you gonna get hit regardless, so just catch the ball, and that been my mindset. Playing football all my years.
I mean, the touchdown you had to win the game against Baylor, it just seemed natural.
Yeah,
That's
just natural.
you?
Yeah, that's natural. That's like.
A number of big plays last year, you were close on a lot more. When you say scoring touchdowns is a big focus, do you feel like you maybe left some out there?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. BYU, I left a couple out there. I could have gotten the box more with Cincinnati, the little one run I had going towards the band, and I broke off 2 or 3. I should have scored that one. It was just a couple more games. I should have just, really scored.
Do you think what makes the difference on those kind of plays? What are you working on now that's going to be the difference between getting in the end zone or not?
My speed, my acceleration, from the second level. For real.
How do you work on that? I mean, is it just physically working out, or?
Yeah, it's working out with Coach Mike Joe. He runs everything in the weight room with strength, speed, conditioning, and all that. So, yeah.
Not having, how should we put it, been surprised by the way you played last year. Obviously, you were confident. What though is the difference between being confident and being cocky?
Well, being confident, like like you can play ball, so you just go out there and play ball. And being cocky is like, I mean, like you got it, but I mean, I can't explain the cockiness because I don't get into all that, But
What I was going to say was, my generation, we grew up, you didn't celebrate after a touchdown.
Mhm.
You handed the ball to the official, went and got yelled at for making a wrong cut or something on the bench. You didn't flip home run, flip the bat. Guys do that today.
Yeah.
And, nothing wrong with it. But is that cocky or is that?
No, that's just being in the moment. Yeah, being in the moment after scoring a touchdown or anything, first downs or whatever. Like your little celebrations. That's just what I'm saying. How you feeling at that time?
How do you feel the offensive line has looked? Obviously going through a little bit of a makeover without Frazier, without Nestor, kind of anchors here. But from the running back perspective, what do you think of this offensive line?
I feel like we're much better. Not saying like Zach, but yeah, I feel like the young old linemen, they're they really improving on playing when we got our spring practices or whatever. But yeah, I'm comfortable with them, with the whole line. I feel comfortable running behind them. I love all of them. Yeah, big workers.
Last year you said, well, Chad said it too, that the biggest thing for you was practice habits.
Yeah.
Has that carried over into the spring? I mean, is that something you've really nailed down now?
Yeah. My main thing was like finishing my runs after the plays are done. Probably like going like 30 yards past the defense, something like that, just to get a game like rep.
Feel like you've had a good spring? Evaluate yourself this spring.
I feel like I had a great spring. Yeah, with all the little things, workouts, practice, off the field, everything.
Jahiem, go back to celebrations. The touchdown against Baylor, it's a pretty big one, right? I think you just stood there in the end zone, didn't do anything for a couple of seconds.
I didn't do nothing.
That's not celebratory. What happened there?
I was a little shocked that not shocked that I caught the ball, but like I was just shocked in that moment, and I wasn't gonna really celebrate because we had a game with who was that? Houston, yeah, and they did the Hail Mary. It was I didn't even want to get my hopes up. You know what I'm saying?
Were you shocked that you were that open?
Yeah, I was.
Do any of your friends or anyone you had to work on your celebration game at all? Like, it's obviously been good at the end of the season, but do you have any tricks that up your sleeve or?
Yeah, I got a couple. I got some new little celebrations coming in for this season. Y'all go
In
see.
the end zone more, you're gonna have to double the celebration.
Yeah, y'all gonna see for sure.
How about finishing a long run? Has that got to be one of them too? You mentioned there were a couple you broke loose and got in the open, but didn't get all the way to the end zone. I guess is that the next step for you?
Yeah. Finish my runs, finish everything.
Just on that celebration end too, I know you're big on social media. What is it like having an athletic director that is seen, because there's one of Ren pumping his fist behind you as you're scoring, that's out there all the time. Do you like seeing that? Like, what does that mean to you? Not every school has an AD that's going to be in images while you're celebrating. That's kind of
Right.
like that.
I mean, there ain't no, I don't have no feelings towards it, but I mean.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, for sure.
What can this offense be this year? I mean, you've got a lot of weapons coming back. You've got a lot of experience up front. You've got playmakers. You got guys that can stretch the field. What can this offense do?
We can do a lot. Our whole offense, receiver core, they're like very talented. We got Jalen Bray. He's like a dog. He go get everything in the air. We got Rod, Traylon Ray, Huddy, Preston Fox. Like our whole offense, we can really take it far for them.